kind of another little thing about me, you know, I guess you could say growing up in the operations world or the direct world with my previous mentors, both from 2 companies ago, small business I was working for. You know, it was really about the people in the company, and, you know, I've kind of adopted that myself. I really do believe that process and people is what makes a business, and that if you've got those 2 things taken care of, that profit's just going to come along the way. But the ability to have I was blessed to say that I was lucky to work with the people in the company and not just the financial side, because when you work with just the finances in a company, you lose sight of the people that work for you, or that work in the company, and everything becomes about a number, and the people in your company become about a number. And, you know, you can drive and drive and drive and push and push and push, but if you can't pull yourself out of your spreadsheets and you can't pull yourself out of your accounting system, you will quickly realize that you have probably drug your people through the mud in the process of making a dollar. And honestly, if you take care of your people, you improve on the process that they have to deal with on a daily basis, both for your direct people and for your internal people. You know, it'll do amazing things for the bottom line. I mean, by improving process, you're going to save money. By analyzing your steps and maybe putting in a little basic Lean Six Sigma and understanding what costs you money and where time's spent. What can you get rid of? What do you need to keep? What do your clients like? What do your clients don't like that you're doing that you're just wasting everybody's time on? And then the flip side of that is the people. I mean, if you don't have all that money that you've invested in those people, just goes out the door. It walks away with them. It's not something that's tangible to your company. You know, you work hard to get your people to a place where they're independent and they're working, and they don't need to be, you know, it lowers the need for management, which obviously keeps your overhead costs down, keeps people more on direct work, which is bringing in money again. And then, you know, like I said, if those people aren't happy and they walk out the door, you know, they're taking all that knowledge and skills with them and they're giving it to somebody else. And that's not to say that people aren't going to leave. Believe me, I'm not under that notion. I have a lot of young people under 30 that I work with. And, you know, the whole side of that is, you know, you don't stay with a job for 20 years. And I get that. You don't start a job and stay with them until retirement. But the point is like, you want to keep those people for as long as you can, and while they're with you, at a minimum, you want to make sure they're happy and that they're taken care of, because that's when they're going to provide the best work for you. You know, and there's like a whole lot of things and strategies and all kinds of concepts that are out there of how best to make the right culture in your company, which I'm a huge advocate of, is understanding culture fit and how the people that you hire within your company is a fit for you. Obviously, they could be the best person ever. They could have the best degree and the best contacts and the best background, but if they don't fit the culture that's in your company, then, you know, they're not going to stay. They're actually going to cause issues more than anything else, just because they don't fit. And so, no, again, taking care of people, understanding your culture, knowing what works best for you. Again, you know, plan is to talk about all kinds of different incentives, and there's all kinds of tips and tricks out there and articles, and they're changing constantly. And again, it's, you know, it's changed because the group of people that are coming to the workforce now are changing, and they grew up with all this technology growing up, and right now are, you know, dealing with as businesses is these new things and new ideas that our younger employees are bringing, and they're great ideas. They just have different expectations. So how do you meet those expectations and continue to grow your business and continue to get those young folks who want to come in the door, who are eager? Those are people who haven't been beaten down. All they want to do is learn. They just want to learn like new things.